Hey, welcome back to Weird Science with Miss Nikki. Today we're going to go over what the 5 different types of reactions are. We have 5 main ones that we talk about in Chemistry 1. We have the combustion reaction, we have a combination reaction, we have a decomposition reaction, single replacement, and double replacement. You know, hearing these names, it kind of helps you out with what they are too. Let's start with combustion. When you think of combustion, what do you think of? You probably think of something exploding or something like that or something around that. But when you think of combustion, you're burning oxygen. So whatever element you're using, so I'm just going to use A as an example for element. So we have A, that element you're using, you're going to burn oxygen with it. So whenever you burn something with a combustion, you always can produce the same thing. You always can produce carbon dioxide and a water. And so whenever you see anything like this, when you see it produces a carbon dioxide and water, it's automatically a combustion reaction because it has to react with oxygen though. Alright, the next kind is combination. Combination, when you think about combination, you go like you're putting one thing and another thing and you're making something new. So that's what a combination is. So let's say you have A plus B, it's going to yield out A, B. So that's combination. You got one thing plus another thing, and it yields out a whole new thing. That's what combination. You put two things together. Now decomposition. Well, you think of decomposition when you think of something decomposing. It's breaking apart. So you're going to start off with a compound. Now let's just start with a compound A, B. Well, when they react with something, when it breaks down, it's going to be A plus B. So when you start out with a compound and you see it breaking down, that's decomposition reaction. Alright, single replacement. Well, single replacement, so something must be replacing one thing, so that's exactly what it is. So you start off with a compound, A, B, plus C. Well, someone's got to replace something, so what do you think is going to replace? This A is probably going to happen. It's going to probably replace with C, B. So A will come by itself plus a C, B. There was only one replacement that happened. And the last one is a double replacement. So when you think about that, well, single is only one that replaced. Maybe a double means there's going to be two that replaces. So let's do like this. You have an AB for one compound plus a CB for another compound. And when it yields out, this A, wherever your first element is always going to go with your last element, AD, plus your first element on the second compound with your last element on the first compound, B. So these are the 5 different types of reactions. Now, as you know, I think these elements here, but you can apply with these are all elements. So if you kind of know this pattern right here, you're good to go. So thanks for viewing.